Hey guys, welcome back to Fury Time channel. Tyson Fury finally fit-ish, but does it matter? Social media fans are praising Tyson Fury's physical conditioning for his next fight. It's great that Fury is finally taking his training seriously after nearly a decade of being chunky, but he still has his work cut out for him against the talented fighter. Raging blabber for boxing skills? For the first time in perhaps 9 years, WBC heavyweight champion Tyson Fury has trimmed off the weight that he would be carrying around, and he now resembles an athlete. Unfortunately, Fury has spent the better part of his training camp focusing on losing weight, and that has to have taken away from working on actual boxing to prepare for his next fight. Father Time is undefeated. Fury taking all that weight off won't turn back the clock on the years, wear and tear, losses of reflexes that come with the aging and the punishment he took in his fights against Deontay Wilder. Losing 30-40 pounds of fat won't make Fury young again. The mobility and reflexes won't be there for Fury because he is still 35 and not young, and of course his rudimentary boxing skills won't suddenly be on the level because of the weight loss. Regardless of the weight loss, Fury is still a fighter that is heading towards 40, and that ain't going to change with him trimming off all that weight. Think even the best version of Fury from 2015. This is more than just weight. Fury is still basically a mauler who looks to grab, lean, and wrestle his opponents to tire them out. That's basically Fury's only way of winning fights at this late stage in his career, and it's so one-dimensional. There is nothing for his opponent to figure out. Here is the deal. We just saw Fury win a controversial 10-round decision win against Francis Ngannou in Riyadh last October, and now he is returning to the same venue. It's the same place as last time, but with the AJ money hanging in the balance, there is more at stake this time. With all the money that a fight between Fury and Anthony Joshua would generate, it would be a bad thing. There is too much doing at stake for Fury versus Joshua for him to win a decision. Fury won't lose out on all that cash. We already saw Tyson Fury knocked cold in his first fight with Deontay Wilder, and the referee incredibly gave a count to him while he was asleep. It looked to some like pure favoritism. Fury is a new physique but still old. Fury has trimmed off a lot of that he would been carrying around since his fight against Ngannou, and he feels that he is ready. Unfortunately, pictures of the 35-year-old Fury's transformed physique still do nothing to erase the years, the deterioration of reflexes and the hand speed, not to mention the damage he took from his 3 fights against Deontay Wilder, in which he was arguably knocked out twice but saved by the referees. What Fury needs to worry about? Skinny fat, losing weight ain't going to make him young or magically bestow him with power that he never had even in his youth. Not so young. Losing weight is not the fountain of youth to return Fury to what he was when he defeated Surfer 9 years ago. Dirty tactics, those dirty tricks that we have seen from Fury, rapid punches, holding and hitting, leaning and elbows, it's a given that we would see some or all of these things from Fury in the Anthony Joshua fight if things aren't going well for him. Fury's premature celebration. It's been an amazing journey, and here we are now, 16 years later, about to be the undisputed champion of the world. Say Tyson, the biggest fight in the last 25 years. Tyson said. Anthony Joshua vs Tyson Fury date announced that, but fight depends on 3 conditions. Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury have been on a collision course for almost a decade, but could finally settle their rivalry next year. Anthony Joshua's long-awaited clash with Tyson Fury has been penciled in for March. The two breeds have traded verbal jabs for almost a decade, but have failed to meet in the ring despite several attempts. Joshua has won and lost world titles since first calling out Fury, who is enjoying his second reign as world champion, but the pair could meet for all 4 heavyweight belts next year if they remain undefeated. Until then, Fury will put his unbeaten record on the line. The rivals have already agreed to a rematch, which is expected to take place on either October 12 or 13. 3 weeks before that, Joshua is expected to attempt to become a 3-time world champion when he takes on either Daniel Dubois or Filip Hrgović at Wembley. Dubois and Hrgović will clash on June 1st in Saudi Arabia for the IBF World title, which will be stripped from the winner this fight. Due to our dual mandatory obligations, if Tyson Fury wins back-to-back and Joshua has his hand raised in London, the two are expected to meet in a 200 million mega fight early in next year. The Brits could then rematch next summer, with the second fight potentially taking place at Wembley. Last month, Fury claimed that he is ready to fight into his 40s and walk to the ring another 10 times. We have talked about 10 more fights, and that's the aim. I'm not even 36 yet, so I will go to 40. All these fighters go to 40, he said. If they can line them up quickly, I will do them. I can get the best out of me when I have 2, 3, 4 fights on the spin. If they can do it, fantastic. I will do this, hey Jay, if he does not get beat in the meantime. So that's 4. Then I will do fight Daniel Dubois and Joe Joyce. Then Joseph Parker, that's 7. Then I will go to America and chuck in American, maybe Deontay Wilder for the 4th time, maybe an European and Gypsy King. Then for the 10th, I will probably do a trilogy, Tyson said. Anthony Joshua vs Tyson Fury will be worth 200 million, but won't be richest ever fight. Longer-time domestic rivals Joshua and Fury have been backed to earn over 100 million each for their mega fight, but it wouldn't be the richest amount in boxing history. AJ and Tyson will both make over 100 million if they meet in the ring, but it wouldn't be the richest fight ever. Joshua and Fury have been linked to fight for almost a decade, and the path has now opened it up for them to meet in the ring. AJ has been promised a shot against the winner of the fight after he brutally gave out former UFC champion Francis Ngannou last month. If Fury and Joshua do end up making over 100 million each, it would not trump the estimated 230 million Floyd Mayweather pocketed and the 80 million Conor McGregor took home for their 2017 crossover fight. Mayweather also earned around 200 million for his 2015 fight of the century against Manny Pacquiao, who earned 100 million for his defeat. When asked if AJ vs Fury fight will be the largest fight purse ever, Joshua's promoter Eddie Hearn told, certainly you are talking north of 100 million for each guy. The biggest fight ever. We will do alright, we take a percentage of Anthony Joshua. It varies across what he earns. As a fighter starts to become more powerful, more popular, your relationship with them extends through a longer contract. Don't forget AJ Joshua signed a lifelong contract with us 3 years ago, which is very unique in the sport. He is the most loyal fighter. He is involved in the business as well, which is the first time we've ever done that with a client. Thanks for watching guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.